for us as well, because they have to maintain their record, and we can show that we have made big step forward and can beat them. And it's an opportunity, of course, we want to take. In this Premier League, every week you think, oh, how many surprises we have seen today, that will not happen again. And the week after, it happens again, and again and again, since the start of the season. So that shows you that the consistency of your focus, the consistency of your determination will certainly play a big part in the outcome of this league. We are beginning of January, we are in a strong position in the league. We are qualified in the Champions League. You can say we have an easy draw, and we are still in the FA Cup, so overall we are in a position where we can make of our season a fantastic season. His strengths are his technical level, his vision, his intelligence, his disciplined attitude, and his physical aptitude to repeat at the high level, you know, and I think he has the physical qualities to play at the top level. Where he needs to certainly adapt is to the challenges, the force needed in the Premier League to survive, you know, and I think that could demand a little bit adaptation. But overall, I think he has all the ingredients to do well.
So that's it. Arsene Wenger speaking ahead of that Arsenal's game against Stoke City, and he's optimistic that the Gunners can go all the way and win at the Britannia. But I remember Arsenal also still on top of the table, but just only a goals difference ahead of Leicester City. We like what we've seen this season, and we're hoping that it will continue that way. Odion Igalo has been named the December English Premier League player for the month. That's him right there with his coach, Kike Sanchez Flores. Wonderful for Odion Igalo. We love it because he's Nigerian, and we're expecting that he takes this form back to the Super Eagles, because in March it will be a crucial game against Egypt for the 2017 African Cup of Nations. We're now being joined by the racy, pacey Said Abbas. Said, good to have you around.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here once.
And how does it feel like sitting there? Because Chris was, you know, raining fire and all sorts.
It was like being on the hot seat, and I was just laughing.
And I was sorry, that's why you took off your tie, because we know you with the tie of Friday.
Exactly, I felt it was going to be rowdy, and I said, okay, let me just come step fight here.
Okay, that's it. Said Abbas joins us now. Said, quickly, let's put you into the frame. Odion Igalo, what a career he's had in 2015. He brought it into, from 2014, brought it in 2015, and in 2016, this is very good news for him also.
Seriously, I must commend him. Just last week, I was saying, why wasn't he even looked into for the CAF top scorers there when it comes to the team of the year. He's done great things for Watford. Started from the Championship last season, now taking up from there in the EPL. Scored, in fact, he scored on 7 consecutive occasions. I was thinking he was going to break the Jamie Vardy record, but it wasn't to be for him. But apart from the Jamie Vardy record, he's been so good for Watford. We just hope he replicates this form for the Super Eagles, which I know he can, based on what he's a clinical finisher. He knows how to, he knows how, he has a eye for goal. That is just the thing I like about him.
He also scored 5 goals in December, and he didn't just score 5 goals. It was crucial for Watford, and then ensured that they even picked up points against the impressive Liverpool.
Yeah, and that's why they are in the top half of the table. His goal scoring ratio this season has been mind-blowing.
That's right.
It's been a long time I saw a Nigerian international perform so consistently at the top level. And Odion Igalo is just somehow reminding me of a certain Yakubu Aigbeni, who is beleaguered anyway, criticized for too many things. But hey, if we're talking of one striker who delivered the goods, either in the Barclays Premier League or once in a while with the Super Eagles, his name can't just be flushed down the drains that way. So Odion Igalo deserved, and he has been nominated consecutively since September. But it's good to see him winning it now, joining the likes of Peter Ozazo Damwingi, as a few Nigerian players who has won the Barclays Player of the Month award.
right.
So let's see what it continues with this season, the second half of the year. I'll be in the first half of 2016, second half of the season that is. And let's see how he's going to be able to continue on that red-hot form. I think this should be his last season for Watford, really. If he continues at this pace, which I hope he does, he should do enough to get himself out of Watford.
That's right. So that's it. The English Premier League continues March Day 22. Fans, March Day 22 already. And let's just run through the fixtures again. We're expecting to see Liverpool, Manchester United. That one should get you talking anytime, any day. I will told you, Stoke City will play Arsenal at the Britannia Stadium at White Hart Lane. Tottenham will play Sunderland. Bournemouth we welcome Norwich City. And look at that one, another tricky game for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They will take on Everton. Now, Chelsea and Everton in the last 1 month is about the third time they're meeting in about 3 weeks. Yeah, the third time they're meeting. Remember they played in the Capital One Cup, and then they played again, and then now they're meeting themselves again. Manchester City will play Crystal Palace. Newcastle will play West Ham. Southampton will take on West Brom, while Aston Villa will play in-form Leicester.
Oh, well. Liverpool against Man United catches my mind. These are teams that scored goals, gave us some Champions League-esque kind of entertainment over the week.
Man, you play
3-3 at St. James's Park.
Liverpool also, with Arsenal.
I mean, so we've had two teams that produced, or two teams involved in 2 games that produced 12 goals, right? I mean, we can look forward to at least 4 or 8 in this one. Let's say a 4-4 draw, a 2-all draw, a 3-all draw. But certainly, I had fun watching Man United against Newcastle. They've been boring a long time now. Maybe this is banter. They've been boring a long time, But this time around, I think Man United will go to Anfield and look to pick points. They've not had the best of times visiting Anfield over the past few seasons, and it doesn't look likely that they will pick up all maximum points, because Liverpool have some injury worries and instability. They haven't been winning games lately. But then Liverpool have a way of turning up the heat. Roberto Firmino, particularly when they take on the big teams. 4-1 demolition of City at the Etihad, 3-1 annihilation of Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Could have turned it to a different thing had Arsenal not been in the party just some days ago. Man United shouldn't escape that flogging spree. I think they will be included in it, and I think Liverpool will get a win in that one.
That's right. So
3-0, I predict.
I'll just take Liverpool win.
No, I doubt it. Though both teams have been struggling.
I expect you to doubt it, actually.
Of course. Jurgen Klopp, he's had his own pound of flesh. Actually, when he started with Liverpool, he started on the high. They went on 3 games winning and all that. We felt, okay, yes, Jurgen Klopp has arrived at Liverpool. From nowhere, they started losing. And also talking about Manchester United, they've been boring. Quite got a couple of results for them. Now got a couple of results against them also. So you have to look at both sides. It's almost they're almost
sounding like we're going to have a draw.
Exactly, almost a pair. This is when you look at them. Criticism for Van Gaal, and it's starting to gear up for Jurgen Klopp. But against what he did against us now, at least some fans actually applauded that getting a draw against
So you're sounding like you want us to say a draw, but I just hope it won't be boring.
Well, I hope it's not going to be boring. But as it stands now, you might want to say this is going to end in a draw. Okay. Well, let's see what.
Only 3 points between both teams. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay. Man United lead Liverpool by 30 points, and Liverpool will look at getting closer to the top 4. They're just about 6 or 7 points away from the top 4, and it looks likely for them. Okay. They should be a lot more motivated. Man United shouldn't be less motivated anyway.
Oh no, we'll come back to talk about it. It's the English Premier League March Day 22. Liverpool, Manchester United will get us talking. I'm also looking forward to that game, Chelsea versus Everton. Yeah. Let's talk some boxing now. When you talk about the heavyweights category, 3 names at the moment comes to mind: Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua. We're getting ready for that fight, Deontay Wilder and Spilka. You think he's the sort of opponent for Wilder?
Well, yes. I mean, in terms of number of fights, no. Okay. Because Wilder has almost twice the number of fights that Spilka has.
34 wins by knockout.
Yeah. So it looks like there's a huge margin between these 2 guys. But hey, we had something similar when Tyson Fury took on Vladimir Klitschko, and it turned out to be a beating of the highest order would have least expected. So anything could go these days in boxing. Looks less predictable, unless it's Mayweather fighting anyway. It looks less predictable. So I think Wilder should be able to get this over Spioka. But then we've seen the younger boxers come into the ring looking a lot more determined, looking like they have a lot more to fight for. And eventually they get it done. Anthony Joshua against John White, Tyson Fury against Vladimir Klitschko. Could just be Spioka doing it against Wilder this time around. But, well,
see, I'm already taking a move backwards. Spioka doing it against Wilder? I was excited to agree to that.
I don't see Spioka doing it against Wilder. I don't know why. He's had one defeat. Wilder has never been defeated.
Yeah.
We should not forget a year ago when he hammered his way into the heavyweight when he defeated Berman Steven. The blows he gave Beeman then. In fact, they were so strong enough to bend an iron rod. Exactly. He got injured, and when this is the third defense of his title. Yeah. When he got one past Eric Moreland and also Johan in June and in September respectively, they were defeated in the 9th round and 11th round respectively. And it was even a KO. What he said was he wasn't in full form then. That was why he went into the 9th and 11th round respectively. That against Spioka, he wants to finish it as quickly as possible in the 4th round. That he wants to bring the Razzmatazz we know heavyweight for.
That's
and
right.
Wilder is saying, come on Sunday, he's going to knock out Spioka, and I'm very sure about that.
Okay, that's Spioka right there. Not making a lot of noise like Deontay Wilder, but sometimes, yeah, that's how we love that. Yeah, we love when we say things like
the haymaker does things like this.
Yeah, make those noises and then come and give us a knockout. I will remember it. What's on the line in this fight between Wilder and Spioka? The fight is for the WBC World Heavyweight Championship, the one heavyweight belts that Tyson Fury does not have on his hands. So that's what it is. They're fighting for the WBC Heavyweight Championship. We'll get to know who will win it when Deontay Wilder will take on Arthur Spioka. Guys, we're not fighting, so thank you so much for coming around.
It's a pleasure.
You use that to go on the ring?
Really? No, I'm not a boxer. I think he enjoys it.
Myself and Toby will be talking about it. So we should just.
It's going to be a knockout. So let someone want this guy. I'm 6 foot tall.
It's going to be first round.
And I weigh 82 kg.
First round.
Thank you so much.
Let someone want Zahid. Austin, please want Zahid. It's going to be a knockout in the first round.
Let's go on a break. We'll come back. We're about to do Gushiko will join us to play some chess. We'll stay having fun right here. Channel TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Don't go anywhere. Stay.